Hey everybody, Scoutcrafter here again. You know I have a lot of C-clamps, right? Well, I want to show you the most interesting C-clamp that I own. Let's take a look. Now, when talking clamps, you have your standard clamps here. And when I say standard, these are meant for temporary, quick clamp ups. And you can see here, these are of similar sizes, but you could see the difference in stoutness or heavy dutiness. You know, they're 4-inch. Consider this is a 3-inch and 4-inch clamps. But, you know, the first thing you're going to look at is you see the construction, the weight, the forging of the body. Because they will flex, they will go up and down a little bit depending on how heavy it is. So the heavier the body is, the stronger the clamp is going to be, and obviously also the threads of the threaded rod. See, you could see that certain threads, and this is a much lighter duty threaded rod because it's the diameter is smaller than something like this, and especially with the Acme threads, and it's a much stronger clamp. So these are the standard quick clamps. Now another type of clamp we have is called these construction type clamps. Now you can see it, although it looks like a G or C clamp, you could see that there's a huge difference in this clamp. First of all, extremely heavy duty. The steel is made where the other one might be rated for 5,000 or 6,000. This might be rated for 20,000 pounds and up. These are meant for like attaching bridge girders and things like that together. And you can see the threading, and you can also see the quality of how this is made. It's a extremely heavy duty, and the fact that it don't have a handle to release it is meant to, that means that you need to put a wrench on here, and it's meant to stay on. It could stay on for weeks or months or whatever they have to do. In fact, there was a bridge in Chicago that had one of these on for years, and I don't think it was supposed to be, but so this is a construction type clamp. Now here's where the story gets good. My friend's grandfather was part of an elite bridge repair team in Alaska. They had a specialty ship. It was like a converted barge with a crane and a blacksmith shop inside. Well, they used to go from bridge to bridge along the Alaskan rivers and fix them. One time a bridge fell off its footing, and they had to come up with a way to fix it before the river froze and get it back in service. Now, how they fixed it was they made 4 of these. Yes, that's a giant clamp, and if you think it's not big, this is a 4-inch clamp for comparison. This thing is a monster. Look at my hands compared to this. This is the biggest clamp I've ever seen. Now the measurements on this clamp here is, it's approximately 16 inches long by about 12 inches wide. It's a 1-inch threaded shaft that goes up there, bolt. Remember, they made all of this, including, remember, this is the bolt. You could see they used a bolt. This is all welded on. This is all done by these guys. They had to make 4 of these to get the bridge to hold up. And this is 1-inch plate steel. They had to cut this thing out. I mean, just think of the talent that you could make 4 of these things, and then that would hold the bridge until the springtime when they could do a permanent repair. Let me show you how much this weighs. Here we have our trusty scale just to check it out, and it is to pounds. That's 31, it's over 31.5 pounds, that clamp. Now, I'd like to point out, look at these welds, huh? Look at this, the welding in here that they did, and all around. So they had to take a piece of plate, cut it out, then they had to form this area, weld all this on double-sided, and then they had to make this nut, they used probably threaded rod, maybe off the bridge itself, and then they had to put this square stock on there, weld that to make a, it's just a piece of workmanship, huh? So here we have our clamp. There was only 4 of them made. These were handmade and real piece of Americana. There's a big collector's market for homemade tools coming. I don't know, I just got this. He gave it to me. This is such a beautiful piece. This is one of those things that I just really cherish. And it's so big I couldn't use it really for anything because it's so heavy it'll probably pull down anything I try and clamp up. But I just wanted to share it with you. I hope you enjoyed it. Just when American craftsmanship was at its best. And I appreciate you tuning in. Hope you have a nice day. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.